Remember, remember the 5th of November, etc., etc. You know the verse. But did you know that Guy Fawkes didn't die on a bonfire? He wasn't that lucky. The rhyme dates back to November the 5th, 1605, when he had the idea, along with Robert Catesby, to place 2.5 tons of gunpowder under the Houses of Parliament and kill the King of England. But the opening of Parliament was delayed, and poor Guy Fawkes and his friends were caught, red-handed as it were. The exact methods used to get Guy Fawkes to confess are not verified, but you can bet he knew what they had in mind for him. The favored tortures of the day were the rack, whereby the body was stretched from both ends, and limbs became, let us say, looser than normal, bringing excruciating pain. Confessing to crime just wasn't enough, though, and Guy Fawkes was sentenced to death. Traitors were usually hanged, then drawn, and then the body was quartered, and the gut slit open and the innards allowed to spill out. Fortunately for Guy Fawkes, he didn't have to endure this fate. He decided to throw himself off the hangman's gantry with the rope still attached. He snapped his own neck. Would that suffice? Oh, dear me, no. They took his body down, cut off his testicles, and cut his stomach wide open as a warning to others that crime does not pay. Today, children make effigies of him and set him alight on top of a bonfire. Oh, such fun! If only they knew the truth. Remember, remember, the 5th of November, gunpowder, treason, and plot. I see no reason why gunpowder treason should ever be forgot.
We are here in the birthplace of Guy Fawkes, the person who tried to blow up Parliament in 1606. This building was built in the 1500s, and Guy Fawkes was born in 1570. Throughout history, this building has been so many different things, from it being a residential area where people lived to a working area. Where we are now used to be a schoolhouse, and it's been known or reported that there was 40 children in this room who died from colic. And people have been experiencing different sensations in this room by hearing children playing, children's voices, movements, objects moving, and so on and so forth. So we're staying in the schoolhouse expecting to get some kind of activity relating to what we've read. But also in the rest of the building, there has also been known by staff, children running up and down the stairs, and also a mysterious black figure in the courtyard. These are just a few of the things that we want to try and capture for you guys tonight. When I first went into this room, I felt like I was not wanted in this room. I felt such an evil presence telling me not to go into this room. I went in there, it was pitch black, to set up all of these different detection units around. And as you can see, they started to go off. The ball on the bed, there was no way this ball could move on its own, unless something was making it move. This is the attic room. It's one of the biggest rooms in the hotel. Okay, so I need to put this on. Okay, ready? Okay. Is there anyone in this room with us right now? If there is, we're asking you to come forward and make yourself known to us.
Jack.
Hello, Jack.
Hello, Jack. Are you a resident in this building? As you can see, the ball was going off onto the table. It could have been Jack trying to get through, but because my hands are on the table, we are unsure.
Breakfast.
We didn't understand what the word breakfast meant until the following morning when we woke up and we lost all the footage on one of the cameras. Yeah, both hands. Sorry to touch you. And go around the board 3 times, okay? Do not take your fingers off no matter what, alright? Okay, 1. So we set up the ball so we could start to speak to the spirits present in that room, as there was loads of orb activity going on as we was doing this. Jack, if you're here with us, could you use the board in front of us to tell us your age?
Scared.
Why are you scared, Jack? We're here to communicate with you, Jack, so you can either use the board to tell us what's wrong, or you can carry on speaking on the spirit box. Can you tell me how old you are, Jack? We later found out that Jack was one of the children who passed away in this room, when then 40 children died from colic. You slowly switching it. Right, just touch it. Can you tell us how old you are, Jack? If there's anyone in this room, we are giving you permission to contact us. Could you please talk to us on the board and tell us who you are?
Chain.
Chain. So at this point, there wasn't really much going on with the board, and we didn't actually understood what it meant by chain. What do you mean by chain?
Part.
Part of a chain. Do you want to communicate with us through the board? You see, we didn't understand what it meant by part of a chain or anything. We were seeing it, we were trying to work it out. You know, determined to try and get some kind of answers, because where we was, I mean, this was the birthplace of Guy Fawkes. This is your chance to talk to us. There was so much happening in this building with regards to the history of it and what it was over the different centuries. We were so sure we would be able to get something through the board. Jack, are you still with us? Do you want to talk to us, Jack? We gave you loads of ways here for you to talk to us. You can talk to us through the board, you can talk to us through the phone. You can move one of these objects in front of me. All we want to do is to find out a bit about you, your age. How long have you been here for? What we don't show you on camera is that we had the REM pod set up, the other camera set up. Jack, was that you moving the board in the bedroom earlier? At this point we realised that we wasn't going to get much activity through the board. Is there any evil spirits here? Is that why you're scared? Well, we kept seeing the meter going off as well, so we kept pushing through to try and get some activity. It's weird though, any of those coming through on the phone. It wasn't coming through for the board. That's twice now we've done the board. I don't know if it's happened with you. It might be different that morning. Tomorrow.
Shouted.
I mean, as we stopped using the board, right, the spirit box was still going off. So we decided to carry on with the investigation. So we're just talking to the spirit box. That might be different. No, tomorrow. Morning. Is where we're going.
Around.
Do you want us to carry on talking to you? Or do you want us to leave you alone?
Run.
Where do you want us to run?
Stream. Scare. David. Stab. Complete.
That's not good, is it? Where do you want us to run? David. Stab. Is that how someone died in this room? Or someone stabbed in this room? Is that where you want us to run? Later research has shown us that there was a murder in this room where someone was stabbed. We're still unsure if it was David who done the stabbing, as the name is not clarified. Do we need to be worried? Answer yes or no.
Restore.
What do you reckon? You stop it. I don't want to know why I said stab for. Especially with what was in that room earlier with like and the weird feeling I had in there, right?
Yeah.
You think that's going off as well?
Marker.
See, it is going. It's just not high.
No.